Hi guys, welcome back to another video. We're still driving the FSD 12.3.6. I don't know where the 12.4 FSD is and when it's gonna be coming out to us. But in this drive, we'll see what is gonna happen today, or if anything unexpected gonna be noticed. So I'm still, as I mentioned, on 12.3.6. My FSD settings are average for my profile, and my pedal settings are plaid. The cop car right in front of me and FSD slowed down ever so gently to make this left turn perfectly fine. As you can see, this was a perfect turn. So my automatic speed offset is still on. I try to keep it on every time. I like it like this. I let the FSD make the calls. So we have like an 8-mile drive. We'll see how this goes. Did any of you get the 12.4 update yet? I am still on the latest software. Let me just adjust my camera. But I didn't get the 12.4 version of the FSD. So we have a hard right turn coming up, and there are traffic coming from everywhere. We are at a fair distance from the curb, perfectly fine. Perfect, as you have noticed, like no issues at all. 12.3.6 is handling everything really good. My extensive testing on 12.3.6 and my feedback is still pretty much the same, that there is no pothole detection. And I also noticed, like, if you have a detour sign and the road is still open, or like the sign is saying that road is closed but there is an opening, the FSD is gonna go through that opening. It's not gonna regard that there's a detour sign or the road closure sign. So I've noticed that a few times. I hope they're gonna update that or address that in the next version of FSD. But you know, I'm extensively driving on FSD and noticing all these things that are coming up. Especially driving in the local roads and through traffic, it shines. It really is good. There's still like a little bit of improvements that are required still, but again, I try to keep these videos uncut so you guys can also see what I'm seeing, and I present you the FSD as it is. I don't like sugarcoat things. There are like things that need to be improved still. So it's full self driving, supervised. I think it's still like some kind of a beta version. They call it supervised, but again, can it completely drive on its own without your intervention and no mistakes? I don't think we are there yet. You have to take control over some situations, but most of the scenarios it's gonna work fine. As you saw back there, it moved around the biker and it's driving perfectly fine. I didn't have to do much at all. There are really nice houses here. It's like a wooded area. And these roads are winding with traffic coming from different directions when you go to a turn or a 4-way stop sign. Okay, another bridge coming up. Okay, perfect. Like, my drive is scenic today, so far no issues. We do have a hard right turn coming up from the stop sign. Let's also notice how long it's going to take from stop sign to actually start moving. There is a car behind me, as you can see here, and there are cars coming up too. So this was very natural. As you can see, didn't take much long. Just waited for that car to go and then made that move. No issues at all. And now we have to go straight. Guys, I posted a reel on Cybertruck. You know, a lot of people thought like, you know, it's not something I created, but yes, I do create these kind of videos sometimes too. So, you know, my channel is not just about FSD. I basically make other videos as well. Try to do some fancy editing sometimes as well, but like, again, for the purpose of FSD driving, I think it's best to keep these videos uncut and you know, show you guys as it is, right? That's the whole point. I'm not like other you know, FSD or like Tesla YouTubers who are gonna be pumping this out. I'm gonna exactly show you what it is and what is my opinion on this, right? So I always keep this in mind when I'm making these videos, so that as a viewer, you guys see exactly what it is like. Now, I also want to tell you guys that, you know, I upgraded the FSD. You know, when I got this car, I had the enhanced autopilot, and then when they dropped the price, I think it was $2,000 upgrade. So in my case, it did not make sense to go for a subscription package because I use this on daily basis. I ended up like paying that $2,000 difference. So my car is equipped with FSD up until I have this car now, right? So it's gonna be here forever. Okay, I'm always like looking at the dash here too, and it always surprises me that there's no lag and the car is seeing and calculating so much data in real time. This is amazing. That's why I think Tesla is so far ahead with this technology, right? Tesla Vision system that is basically incorporated in new cars with the hardware 4. You know, this is like really good. FSD makes your, you know, drive fun too, right? So as long as you're paying attention, you know, you'll enjoy this. And get ready to take over at any time too, right? Just in case you don't get a second chances while you're driving or the car is driving on its own. It's a nice sunny day out here in Jersey today. Also, let me know your feedback in the comment section down below. I really appreciate that you guys provide comments on these videos, and then we can have a discussion based on your comments too. Few of you have presented new things in the comments, and I incorporated those. So I hope, like, you know, we can have a healthy discussion and then come up with more use cases as well to test out the FSD in real life or day-to-day scenarios. So we got another left coming up. I think that's from this light.
Now turn left onto Tomlin's Mill Road.
Okay, so there is a car coming up front. Okay, so our car stopped. As you can see, it didn't really try to aggressively make a turn, but just stopped. Perfect, so we're making the left turn now, and we are fine from the curb to just keep an eye on that as well. Okay, another perfect. The This road is winding, so look at this. Look at this, guys. Beautiful, amazing. The speed limit is 40 here, and we're going at 43. So it says slow down. Okay, so the sign I'm seeing here only showed the speed limit, and there's another sign, the yellow sign. You see that? It's a deer sign. That's not read by the Tesla vision system. So to my point earlier, right, when there's a detour sign or something like that, FSD does not pick that up. So something that needs to be incorporated in the next version of the FSD. I hope in 12.4 they address these issues. So let's see. There's another sign coming up, and it's in yellow, 30 miles per hour. I don't see that sign in my dash here. Okay. Interesting. Really interesting. Okay, another one coming up. So says 30 miles per hour. Was not read by FSD. Nothing. Now there's a white sign though. Let's see. This sign was also not read. So that's another limitation that I have noticed. FSD is not reading all the signs on the road. It will just use or notice the stop signs and the speed limit signs that are in white. Okay, there's a garbage can on the road. FSD avoided it, as you can see. My car shifted to left a little bit, and then we're back in the center again. Perfect. So guys, it's really interesting thing that we noticed during this drive. Let me know in your feedback comment section down below what I said about the road signs, whether you guys agree with this or is it just my own opinion. What I noticed I just showed you, and we can have a further discussion on that. So I am going to stop the video at this point. Please provide your feedback in the comment section down below, and I'll be making more content around this. And do check some other videos on my channel, and please consider subscribing and help support this small channel. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.